Hi guys, this is Dean. We are doing a Bitcoin update. Now, to do some backstory, we posted a video, a link in the comments, at around 62,500 doing there. And we said that Bitcoin would not go above 7150 there. And we said it would go to at least 20,000, which is here. And that one has now hit. And this was quite literally the least popular, most unpopular is a better phrase than most unpopular forecast that I've ever made. It was much more unpopular than the forecast that SPX was going to drop 50%, and SPX was making all-time highs every day at that point, and much more unpopular than anything. It was really quite quite interesting how many different names I got called from complete strangers. Just for my opinion, the Bitcoin market might not go to 100k and it might mean revert. Anyway, you don't get quite as much heat for Bitcoin forecasts now, so crack on with that. Would have cracked on if there was going to be heat anyway, to be honest, but we're getting a little less. So let's have a look. Our target on this was the 161, essentially. Yeah, I can't remember exactly who picked the 20% target, to be honest, but when we look at the full swing, you can see it's came down to the 161, and this is where I would have looked for a low if one was coming in Bitcoin. But I tried to buy here, and it didn't go very well. Got out quite quickly after it. With the 161 having broken, the bias is always towards the next fibs hitting. Caveat for the 220 fib is sometimes it will reverse just before. That's still giving Bitcoin a forecast of like 6, 7, 8,000. And if you've followed my work for any amount of time at all, you'll know I say that big pops like this frequently resolve with a drawdown of at least 90%. So to see it go down to 7,000 is not uncommon as per charting norms. And people have proposed many different reasons why they think it's quote unquote impossible for Bitcoin to do that, but it was quote unquote impossible for us to retest this, and all these things that people said couldn't happen have happened, have objectively happened. All the things that people said you don't have to worry about that because it's never happened before have happened now. And I would suggest to you that what that might be telling you is we might have completed a bigger trend cycle, and we might be seeing something that we've not seen in Bitcoin before. And that's why we keep seeing new things. And that thing that we've not seen may turn out to be a very prolonged bear market which lasts over 5 years. And I'll put another link in the description, something about that. And another thing that we have seen here in Bitcoin, which we didn't see in previous ones, is we've seen a double top. And that's not actually happened before. So we have a double top, which has not happened before, and then we went through a sequence of breaks, which have not happened before. And I would propose that this is warning you that the Bitcoin market may be going substantially lower than people think it is, and a lot of the models people are using are redundant because we're in something new. And I think the next swing of this would be around about a 50% drop to 10,000. We should be due a bull trap, sorry, sometime. I've tried a couple of times to position at this level, but it's not worked. I think it's going to come lower and then another downtrend. That's the forecast. Forecast is a 50% or so drop then a bounce, and then a steady downtrend. And if we see these things, Bitcoin is probably not going to make a new high before 2027.